don't know, it's 23 years, but sometimes it just doesn't seem like that long ago. I mean, probably for most events, for most people, it's the same for me. The ladies that I'm going to talk about today is Karen Shepard. She was my best friend at the time of the bombing. And her daughter was quoted as saying, "It is really important to me that they learn those people were actual people." Woodrow Clifford Woody Brady. He was 41 years old at the time of the bombing. He's from Oklahoma City. He was our member. He was a publisher of children's books. Parents would bring a story about their child, and from it he would make a personal volume. He was an avid golfer, and his mother said he would even golf in the snow. That's a golfer, right? She was from Oklahoma City. She passed and her unborn child, Amber Denise Huff. She and her husband Ron were looking forward to the birth of their first child in June. She was an avid gardener. She was so proud to be a loan officer for a Federal Employees Credit Union. I would pick up Robin for work a lot. If her car was in the shop, she was such a nice person. She loved her family and she could not wait to be a mom. Valerie Jo Kelsch was 33 at the time. She's from Oklahoma City. She was faithful to her Catholic church and went to the World Youth Day in Denver and saw the Pope. I thought that was cool. She was very competitive and she loved to play softball. She was really good at it too. Kathy Cagle Lyman was 47 years old. She's from Oklahoma City. She lived down the street from me. Kathy would do anything for her children, Billy and Dawn. This would be my best friend at the time of the bombing, Karen Hal Shepard, 27 years old, from Moore. She was a straight shooter. You guys know me. I'm a straight shooter. I think I just took after Karen, to be honest with you, after she left us. She would just tell you like it is. Mother of 2 daughters. She was helping raise her nephew, Eric, at the time. Family was everything to Karen. She loved angels, and for the longest time after the bombing, I would collect angels in her honor because it meant so much to her. Virginia M. Thompson was 56. She was from El Reno, you guys. She would drive from El Reno downtown every day. Her children say she raised them alone and she taught them to be self-sufficient. She had an awesome work ethic, always early, gave 100%. Then Virginia was our mother of the credit union. Sheila R. Gigger Driver was 28 years old, from Oklahoma City. She was a member. She was a full-time student in the physical therapy program at Langston University. Sheila was making a deposit at the time of the explosion. She was a wife, a mother, and she was 3 months pregnant. She and her husband had a vision of their life together, a vision of being prosperous physically, spiritually, and financially. I love that. And finally, Teresa Jo Mathis Wharton, 28 years old. She had given notice prior to the bombing. In fact, she was 3 days away of being her last day. She was getting married soon to her boyfriend of 3 years. I just can't imagine being that close to being my last day. Whenever I was doing this, I felt like it was so important to see their pictures, to see their faces, because again, we do hear their names, and they were wonderful people, so young in their prime, which should be a good story for us, that, don't get caught up in the small things in life. Live each day the way you want it. You should be happy. You don't know when it's your time. They had no idea that was going to be their last day here on earth. We wouldn't want to always be stuck on something. You have to move past it. You have to move forward, and they wouldn't want us to live back then. They would want us to move forward.